Welcome back, everyone. My name's Eltamar, and we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Avowed. Where we left off last time, we had freed a small cabin of some Zarups. We have a quest to go find a cartographer who's gone missing.
Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this.
People are angry. Can't see how much good.
Really loving my new pistol, or not new pistols, but well, we got the pistols last time. So I guess technically they're still kind of new. I don't know if I'd call them super new pistols, though. We're going to go explore this water mill. Looks like there's a jumping puzzle to get in. Oh, right. Someone did mention they wanted to see third-person content, or see how the third person looks. So what we can do is throw on third-person mode. There we are. We look very silly. Kind of over-the-shoulder third-person. I don't like... Oh, there's Zorps in there.
Incoming Zarups. Next one's mine.
Feels kind of unfair shooting them from up here. They don't even know where I am. Oh, Kai's down there just fighting them. Anyways, that was pretty easy. Yeah, really easy fight. We jump in here, and we're golden. There's a chest up top. So third person, it's okay. It kind of reminds me of Mass Effect a little bit. Or maybe like Helldivers, kind of? A little bit. It's just standard third person over the shoulder. It is more annoying to aim at bodies, I gotta say. Okay. I hear a sound. Sound of loot. There might be more up there we missed. Let's go upstairs. Go back upstairs, I should say. And we'll see if we can find it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to first person. I'm just going to do this for a tiny bit longer so people get a good idea of what third person looks like. And then we're going to swap it back. I heard the sound of loot somewhere. Maybe it's not up here. Oh, it's the backpack right there. Oh, I'm just incredibly blind. Alright, let's go back to first person. I think I do prefer the first person mode quite a lot. There. Yeah, I like this way more. Alright, let's move on. I don't think there's anything else in there. The water melt's a nice place. Looks like there's a guard post of some sort. Dear Mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness, but this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Wodika, we hold strong. The palisades are well defended, and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we'll be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week, and with them relief. Noah's reading this. That sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, your darling son. Well, alright then. So what we've explored so far? We haven't, that's the camp. We have, oh, I did learn that we should set up camps more often than not. Because it doesn't really advance plot lines, to my knowledge, but you do get extra lore and stuff when you are in the camp. So, I'm going to go do that in a sec here. I also think I might switch from pistols to an arquebus later on. So I might save my materials until we can get an arquebus. There's just some tree over here. That's where we had to go for the other quest. We didn't really finish exploring the area, though. Up here, I should say. We also haven't gone to this side, either. You know what? Okay, let's go... Where am I going? Yeah. Let's go this way. That's not what I meant to do. That was the wrong button. Oh, well. We're going to go this way. Because there's some stuff to explore around this side. Oh. Are these vines we can blow up? Maybe? Nah, no, it's not like it. Okay. Oh. I am slightly disappointed that this was a dead end. Okay, we'll go around the other side. That's fine. No big deal. I just want to explore the areas we've kind of gone in first. And there's a chunk we haven't explored on this side. We explored through this place, I'm pretty sure. We did an okay job of that one. There's the lighthouse we haven't gone into yet. I wonder if there's going to be enemies inside. I guess it's possible. The lighthouse. 10 whole experience. There's a ladder up. There's a chest that had nothing in it. There's something down there. I don't know how to get back up from up here, but we're going to jump down. There's just lots of cabbages. And a sales manifest. Document is a record of attempted sales. It is brimming with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures. The most recent entries are as follows. Shipment C1 lost, destroyed by guards. Shipment C2 lost, destroyed in mail delivery accident. Shipment C3 sold, profit lost in robbery. Shipment C4... The following is scribbled in the margins beneath C4. I have high hopes for this place. The last market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. My cabbages... Oh, there's a backpack up there. Can I grab it? Yes. Some money, a common grimoire of greater elements, and the Zorop tongue, or a Zorop tongue. Now, there is a small issue in that I don't know how to get down from here without dying horror. Oh, it's down this way. There's also something over here. So we had these stairs that led down to here, but there's clearly something on the other. Water can be frozen. Well, I do have an eye of thingy. Oh, that's the wrong thingy. Well, I don't have any more eye of Rimmergans. Do I have any more eye of Rimmergans? Let's see. What would it be under? I mean, consumables, I would imagine. I threw a grenade instead. I threw the frozen thing earlier. Oh, we did have a grenade there. Hang on. Normal grenade, but no eyes of Rimmergand. Do you have cold magic? I don't think you... Maybe there's one around here that we're supposed to find as part of the tutorial. There's clearly something in... Is it in the water? Oh, what's this? Rimmergand. Okay, we found one. And a backpack. Bunch of junk. Nothing special. Anything over here? Another Jamhar. Okay. Palm stone. Nice. Clearly a dead body or something over there. How do I change my grenade type? There we go. Let's save in case we screw this up. I'm gonna throw it over there. Perfect. That worked out really well, actually. Common Brigandine armor and Primal Flame. That was really close. Alright, I think that's a better exploration than we've done before. There's some more up here, up north-ish. This way. Looks like there's a house of some sort. Another camp. With some food, but nothing special. Alright, there is a... This house has seen better days. I don't know if we can go inside. We 100% cannot go inside. Alrighty. Not gonna lie, I would love, and I mean love, to live in a tropical place. In like a house, maybe not a shack like that, but like a house. On a rocky sort of shore like this. Or, you know, a sandy shore. Either way, it's fine. I'm not picky with my shore materials. As long as the water was warm and I can go swimming, like if you just wander over here and just like bloop right into the water, good to go. I don't know if there's anything else in this water of note and how far we can go. Is there some sort of exhaustion mechanic I should be aware of? Or underwater enemies that I can't detect because we can't use weapons underwater? That would actually be kind of scary. But if we were to... Oh, no, there's an invisible wall right here. Okay. Just gonna kind of glance. but I'm not seeing anything yet. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention to my air amount. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else to do over here. Let's get out of here. We can just quick travel out, actually. I don't think I can go up there. I'm stuck. There we go. We got off the rocks that we were floating on. There are stairs we can just walk up. Maybe there's a little bit more over that way? It's hard to tell. It's really, really hard to tell, actually. Terrible stairs need to be repaired really badly. Okay. I don't think there's any way up there. Okay. Unless there's a way from the top of this thing. Can't hurt to check, I guess. Do I think it's going to come to any sort of good outcome? Not really. But you never know. None of you guys have quests, really? I feel like you should. Yeah, there's no way to jump across, I don't think. Not without dying anyways. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's not die from falling, though. As he said, that he falls off the roof. I felt that by clipping onto that side wall that we'd be fine to break our fall a little bit. I was way wrong. Alright, let's do a camp real quick, and then we'll head out to go do some exploration in the real world. Alright, so this is a place where we can get some lore.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Let's just say I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
Perhaps I'll tell you about them sometime.
I'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, I have to wonder. Why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands?
I don't think I'm the most valuable. I'm level 1, or 2, or 3, maybe. I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
Fair enough. What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
That
what
checks
about
out.
you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Something here calls me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking.
You're welcome.
It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
Chaos and desperation, in other words.
Don't get me wrong, there are perfectly lovely people here, but most of us who stick around are a little odd. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge, Dream Scourge, you mean.
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyways?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths, like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over.
Fair enough.
Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
Got questions about you.
And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rowatayan expatriates.
You must have missed the amenities of a bigger city like Paradise.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rowatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
Rowatai's had a presence in the Deadfire for the better part of a century.
Part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rowatai from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
I'm guessing reality was different?
Yeah. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
Then what did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You disliked fighting for Rauatai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rauataian deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how did that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I?
Fair enough.
It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
Let's talk about Dawn Shore.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Apparently that's it.
Ask away.
You're originally from Rauatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
We have Amoa in Adir too, you know.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Weren't you a mercenary?
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player. We should play sometime. I'll show you.
I've been to Rauatai. I remember the near constant storms.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Adversity builds strength and character,
You
sometimes.
fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our city.
Oops.
Shortage of fertile soil. Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
As well as one of the most warlike and expansionist.
You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world.
That's still aggressive overreach.
And that's an interesting point coming from the Adiran Emperor's representative in the Living Lands.
That's true. Alright, that's it.
Holler if you need anything else.
We had a lot of talking to do with him. There's a party stash. Do we have any items in there? No, but we have a bunch of items in our inventory we should probably get rid of. We could... Yes, I know, thank you. We can probably upgrade our pistol at least a couple times. But is it worth it? I think we would just save our gear until we can get an Arquebus.
I haven't seen this much
We can also enchant unique weapons, which we don't have yet.
excitement in a while. Perhaps I've
Oh,
got
sneeze.
you to thank for bringing it with me.
Where do I sleep? Where's my bed? Do I just try and leave to sleep?
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land.
Oh, we can cook recipes. Nice. Okay, we should probably make some things. Wow, you really can't cook a whole lot that I want to cook. We can cook a stew. which isn't the worst idea. It's got 70 essence and health regen. That's pretty nice. This gives +1 might and con. It doesn't say for how long, though. I'm guessing it's not permanent, because that would be insanely powerful. Make some grenades. Some Iraq, which is booze, effectively. I think I'm just going to wait on this stuff. Okay, so if I just go... Yes. Okay. I'm not going to bother cooking things yet. We'll come back to that. There, we learned some important things. We had a big lore dump. There's something over there, a backpack or a chest.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
A pelt and padded boots, that's terrible. Okay, well, let's jump across. See if there's anything in the boathouse here. The answer to that is a firm no. Okay. Oh shit, there's spiders. Die. Oh, that's a big one. That wasn't so bad, actually. Dead spiders everywhere. There is...
That's one for us.
a sound coming from in here. Dead body. Some copper and some iron. How much money do we have? If we can get $4,000, which seems a little far off at the moment, we can buy that fine arquebus from town. Then maybe upgrade it. We'll see what we can do. My goal is to get that. We should sell some junk until we... That's a big spider hole. It seems like a side
You don't
quest.
mind spiders.
I do mind spiders. They're my least favorite enemy type. It's the Ruinous Cavern. It's a whole new zone. Let's come back to that in a minute. Let's finish exploring this little area first. Although we might be more done exploring than I thought. Or we can go up into the giant castle. / wall. This is Southern Paradise. Chest. Silver, pelt, gambeson, etc. And then up we go, I guess. Spiders? Anyone? Nope. There's a barred door there. There's a quest marker over there. Find strangle root. Okay, we need to go over that way. Let's get that quest done, at least in this video, but let's just take a look around first. We're like really high up. It's a big wall. I don't like that. There's just a lot of spider webs below us, and that's really not cool. Okay. Well... some plants. There might be some stuff down here somewhere. Any enemies?
Walls can't stand against this place.
Oh, I ran out of sprint as I was walking over there. Anyways, we open this. We got some loot and stuff. Blow that up. There's a door here. We need a lockpick. Hear weird sounds. It might have been this brazier. Gotta check your corners. There's a lift here.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness.
What does bootleg wine have to do with animals equipment?
What was the point of coming up here?
The wine and nobody will look for it. Honestly, it's not a bad plan as smuggling operation.
Hello, random
How
people.
did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Should I be worried about what I'm seeing?
Not anymore. We have the situation in hand.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
You can't stop me from using the lift I've already used.
didn't know it was off limits at the time.
Now you do. We'll never get ahead of these smugglers unless we cut off their routes. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Did you find anything of note on the body?
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
Thank you.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
I'm on important business. I'd appreciate it if you let me through.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
How did you know that?
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
I would shoot you in the face. Kind of annoying. Neil, I find myself in need of a third essence generator and another parcel of resonance amplifiers. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in Fjord, but my master there has led me to believe that they have more that they can use, and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra skelling for each machine they'll part with. I've included an extra here for you. Walk in the light. Sargamus, maybe? Okay, well, we might have another side quest going on, but I'm not not stopping. This is an entirely different city, it looks like. Let's not go here yet. We're gonna go back down the lift. That's way too many sparks for a lift. Your lift should not be sparking like that. On wood especially, that's just very strange. Okay, let's go down. Yes, there's a way down over here. Oh, I wanted to see what this thing was, but now I'm just like hovering in the air. Now I'm falling. I fell into the water. Well, let's check if there's anything down here. Looks like it's animancy equipment of some sort, maybe. There's a chest. It's got Adra and a bunch of stuff. Special upgrade material, apparently. I need to get some air. Nice. Well, okay, we got some more money at least. We're moving towards our arquebus. Slowly but surely. What's that? Oh, some creepy looking plants. Those plants were enormously creepy and I would not have picked them in real life. Okay, let's get up here. Do I know where I'm going? Not even a little bit. There's a waypoint over there. I hear sounds. Sounds of the Dorps. Oh, that hurt. Okay, let's move back. There's a lot of enemies here. You just go in there by yourself? That guy's dead. That's not dead. Young water beetle. Can't see him. What the? Where? Oh. Where'd that guy come from? Where is he? Let's heal. We took a bit of damage there. I think that's the end of the fight. I wasn't expecting that many things, to be honest, but it worked out okay. Let's go find all the dead bodies. Although there's only a couple apparently that have life. Alright, well there's a bush over here. There's something over this way. The old Parkrun wall. I'm gonna save.
Pargrunen built these walls. Looks like
One
spies
spider dead.
nearby.
That one did not die. Neither did that one. I'm stuck on a wall. Kind of liking the guns. They're pretty fun. There's a bush here, or mushrooms I should say. And a paradisian ladder, that's good. That's some upgrade stuff there. I shot a Zorb Elder. Sure they're not going to be happy about that. We're out of range. Wait, did you fall down? Oh no, you just got knocked out. I thought he died. Oh, it's that stupid forager behind him. Throwing spears at me through his friend. Couldn't see what was going on. Nice. Alright. A little bit of a rumble in the jungle. Forgotten soul pod, spoiled apple, some money and stuff, and a tongue. Gross. I feel like the arquebus would be longer range than even the pistoles. But they're doing good for now, I guess. I'm not going to complain about them at all. But I feel like a rifle will be better for what we're trying to do here. High crit, long range. I actually feel really bad about this bear, I'm sorry, but you are free experience. No, it's not. No one should celebrate this death. It's just that, I mean, he did kill a bunch of humans, I guess, but still. Or Kith. I don't know if they're human. Bunch of Kith. I do feel bad about that kill, though. We have explored none of this area, and we probably should loop back a little bit. Let's finish this one quest, though. It's only 90-something meters away. It's pretty close by. There's another bear. I missed it. Black bear, 2 black bears. Good, you guys are fighting? Okay. I'm afraid, bear, this is not going to go well for you. I missed that second shot. That was terrible. Double crit. Another double crit.
Another down.
I mean, we killed their cub, probably, and then we killed them, so...
Just like the
Wiped out a family of bears. That feels pretty bad.
What seeps through here? Who poisons us? We cannot see.
There's a body over here. Some money and a pelt. That looks like a zone transition, though. Maybe we won't be finishing this quest in this video. There's a spider over there. Or a beetle. Beetle. They're remarkably strong against bullets. For a tiny beetle. Once we max out our crit thing, I think we're gonna go with attack speed. I wonder if that increases reload time. Or decreases reload time, I should say. Okay, well, we killed the water things. Let's go to this house, at least. Barred from the other side. There's got to be a way in. Probably over here. Maybe up top. This would be a lovely house to live in. As long as it was close enough to a city so we can go get food and stuff. Alright, let's go see if we can find a way in. Maybe up there. Apparently you're not allowed to climb mushrooms. Fine, no big deal. We're climbing up this way. Maybe not up here. Alright, if I was away into this house, where would it be? Down there? Maybe? Nope. Maybe the other side. Gotta be a way in. There's clearly stuff in there. It's really hard to see. Alright, let's try this one more time. Can't go through that window. It's clearly locked. Can't go through that window. Can I shoot the bars? What if we swim? Doesn't look like this house has a swimmable entrance anywhere. It's got to be on the roof. Okay, let's go back up to the roof, maybe? Gotta be right. Okay. Let's try it again. If I were away into this house, where would I be? Oh, this breaks. I see, okay. I would just fall in.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
It needs to be fully rebuilt. Let's be clear, Kai. This is not a fixer-upper. This is a full rebuild. It's on an angle. Crumbling gardener's log. Pages of this decades-old journal are yellowed and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clearly. The soil has been stubborn lately, like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the Republics will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet to my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow Valian in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should pack up and throw our lot in with Fior. I don't know. On one hand, they could probably use extra manpower. On the other, this is our home. I'm not going to give it up so easily. Not going to give up on it so easily. Well, we found a chest and a book. That appears to be it. Also, quick question. How did you lock this door from the outside? And then get out of here? I mean, he's boarded up all the windows. I guess he could, if he's really small, he could just like slip through, possibly. But still, seems weird. Alright, well, there's still more to explore. We're not going to go into that one house yet. There's also the Strangleroot beacon there. Is that the one we're supposed to go into? No. Oh, I see. It's a beacon. That's where we can just teleport back to. I gotcha. Okay, let's go look around for more things. This is a big area. If I wander up here, is this actually just a zone, or is this a zone transition? Oh, no, we can go in. The Strangleroot.
I can take care of that if you want.
Yes, we'll get to that. Dirt Speckled Amulet. Added to our inventory. We also have an attribute skill. There's another thing to read here. Trapper's Log. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad, or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination, or was the creature preying? Something's very wrong out here. It would be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
Visitors were not as crazy as they've heard.
Maybe you're wrong. E and fire starter command. Thank you. Almost quick saving. Bear time again. We should probably have leveled up actually now that I think about it. Hi, I need you not to step in front of me when I'm shooting. Alright, let's quickly level up, I think, before we go any further. More perception? Does this increase reload speed, though? It doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it does. Reload speed right there at the end. Let's get some better reload speed, then. I think that might be a good choice for us. We're going to go Dex and Perception basically exclusively until they're ready. Would help if I shot in the right direction. They are out of range. This is not going well, damage-wise. He's got a lot of life. Like, way too much life. It is a bear. That said. You're fine, Kai. You can take that. That actually does some pretty decent damage, too. All things considered. He doesn't do our damage, but he's pretty good. We didn't get our step or our ability point yet. What did we want to put it in? Probably more ranger skills. More steady aim. We can slow time. We need more rank to get marksmanship. which is damage. Vines deal poison accumulation. That actually might be really useful too. Let's grab that. Do I need 2 points to do that one? Player level 5. Okay. Well, let's see what others... I know how these things work. There's also godlike abilities. However, I think we don't have any of those at the moment. What about fighter skills? So charge, we're not going to use. Armored Grace. Decrease the stamina penalty for medium and heavy armor. It's not a bad idea. Block. After taking damage, you slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount lost. You know what? That might be super useful. Or just straight up 20% more health. Stamina of dodge. It's not super important. Can't get that upgraded. Well, let's give him his skill, because he's got 1 point. Health regen for him. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. All right, let's grab health regen, I think. I'm not going to bother with wizard stuff, although maybe I should have. Essence penalty stuff might have been nice to get rid of, too. Anyways, let's move on. I hear sounds. Last we meet, we also missed some bodies. There's a bear claw with a common... There's a bear with a spear in him. Now, where did we come in? That's not where we came in from. We came from this way. There was a X over here that I missed. The spoiled cucumber on it. And another dead body. And whatever this is. It's a chest. More money. Silver, amethyst, arquebus. Ooh, we can make our own arquebus now. Okay, here we go. Let's try the arquebus. Let's see if we even like it. We have a common one now. We can aim down sight with it.
The brambles are trying to crush that house.
We're gonna go on a hunt. This is like the perfect weapon for this game. We're in a wilderness with lots of animals, right? What's the reload time on this bad boy? We need more decks. Or, yeah. More dead bodies.
Bad way to go.
The thing about getting one weapon instead of multiple is that you only have to upgrade one. Something changed in the Living Lands. It used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zorups, it's bears, and if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits, and if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping on the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out, so it isn't a total loss. Guessing it didn't go well for him. We should probably let him burn this, to be honest. Oh, that's a lot of damage, shit. It doesn't deal as fast of damage, but it's pretty good.
Next one's mine.
The next one is not yours. Killed the poor little bear. I guess is our goal in this place.
It breathes. It is close.
What are you talking about? What if this is the main quest? Maybe we should have done more side quests first. It's in our journal. This is the main quest. Oh damn, we're going the wrong way. We're gonna leave. I don't want to lock ourselves out of side quests yet. Ouch. That was my bad. For some reason I thought this was the cartographer one. It clearly isn't. There's also a dead body there. Let's go and grab the cartographer first. I think we might have found the cartographer's body. Upgrade your armor at the workbench. Find the Adiran ambassador. We're not going in there yet. Okay, let's go exploring out here first. We've missed a ton of this area, just so much of it. There's a dead body
This
over
used
there.
to be a shortcut to Emerald's Dare. Then the land got other ideas.
Shield. Dead bear. Bow. Dead person. And we are encumbered. This is a terrible time to become encumbered, by the way. Oh, I'm so screwed. Don't hit me. There we go. I'll just drink a potion. Alright, we need to go back to town and disassemble. Actually, we could just disassemble some stuff here, I guess. We do have, oh, but I want to sell them for all the sweet money. What's not worth a whole lot of money? 30, 36, 18. They're all kind of worth a bunch. Can we quick travel while encumbered? This is a good question that we will find out very soon. No. So we are going to get rid of something. Let's get rid of this one. It's a Gambison, and it's only $27. Can I move now? 140 out of 144. Okay, let's go sell some junk. We'll come back to the collapsed gatehouse. We can go straight to the Strangleroot Beacon and then continue to explore down. That was a terrible time to become encumbered because we had phantoms, and I can't dodge or move very fast while there's phantoms hitting me in the face when I'm carrying too much stuff. Also, I'm very hungry and I'm going to get some food soon. I know we're almost an hour into this video. I'm going to do, I think, hour-ish length videos. If there's a logical endpoint for the video, I'll stop it for an hour maybe, but otherwise I'll try and keep it to about an hour. Shut up. I'm going to sell some stuff first. I really want that fine arquebus though. Look at that damage increase. That's so much damage. 82 extra damage. Oh, that'll be so good. Anywho, we're going to sell the... Wait, we're already wearing that. Okay, we're going to sell the bows. And the brigandine. And the axe. And the breastplate. And this book. And this mail. We'll keep the pistols for now. I'm not 100% convinced about the arquebus, but close. So we're at 1,800 gold. We're not even close to what we need for money. All right. We could sell other things. Not really. I mean, we have iron chunks. Do those weigh anything? Yes. No, we're at 15. What's the word I'm looking for? 15 weight out of that. Gems are not apparently useful for anything. It doesn't say used to sell. Okay, that's all it is. Agate as well. We're going to keep the Adra. It upgrades unique weapons and stuff, and we kind of want that. We do not have $4,140. We're about 1,900 short, or about halfway. Let's go explore for another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll call it. I know some of that could have been disassembled into upgrade material, but we want... If we can get straight to a fine arquebus for money, could we just upgrade our own arquebus to a fine arquebus? Who knows? That might have been the better way to do this. Where am I going? Currently I'm facing west, so let's go southwest. There's a Zor up there. Almost got hit by a pike. You know, I think I might like the pistols more. The arquebus is good, don't get me wrong. It's a really good gun. But the pistols shoot so much faster. Like way faster. It's such a massive difference. I'm gonna... Oh, there's another... Oh, he... That little shit. Hit me with the spear. Good guard. Hey. What the? Where did you come from? You were fighting the other guy. Okay, that guy's dead. Maybe it's supposed to charge up with the Arquebus. Let's try that. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I'll try one more thing. Where are they? Oh. Okay, 100 damage on a charge up shot.
Zarab's ahead.
What do you mean Zarb? We killed all the Zarabs.
Who's counting?
Apparently you are. I guess. Dead body. We're learning whether we like the Arquebus or not. That's what we should be doing. I guess if we upgrade it a lot, it'll be good too. And if we get good crit, it'll be doing a huge damage hits. Got a common spear that was embedded in that poor man's chest.
Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
More money. We took a little more damage than I would have liked, but we're doing fine health-wise anyways, so we're okay. I'm gonna save before going up here because this might blow us up. Okay.
Next one's mine. Take your
Okay,
best
it does do a lot of damage if we...
shot. On your right.
65 damage non-crit. Pretty good. 98 damage crit. That's not bad either. $65. Its range is also a lot better. That being said, it's a lot slower to reload. There's a bunch more Zarabs down there. At least guards. Let's go back over this way. There's still more things to loot that we didn't grab. I don't know, I like shooting it, but I know that we can pick it up for stuff. Might as well grab it. Why sell it for money? Dead body, pelt, cursed rust snout roast.
Nice.
190 damage. Oh, I missed. Shit. There's a black bear up there too? Oh man, there's a lot of enemies here. Just some missing shots. There we go. Oh, it's fine. He just teleported backwards. $65 damage. Black bear's coming right at me.
Good one.
I saw another bear in here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe there's only the one. That village elder really ate it, though. This book appears to be a treatise on establishing power and curbing rebellion. The following section is dog-eared. To achieve true victory, one must target the youth. You will never convert the old guards, too stubborn in their heathen ways, but the young, they are flexible, malleable, and if all else fails, easy targets. Who you cannot make soldiers, make victims and examples. When first asserting control over a population, a show of force is recommended. Kill the children, and their parents will follow. Hope is like a Zarab egg, best ground underfoot. The last line is circled. The following is annotated below it. I'll practice on Zarab eggs. Crushing throws should be easier after that, especially with boots like these. You have nice boots, but you're also kind of a dick. Killing children is only okay if they're goblins. And I say that because I used to run in a D&D group where we had this... I was playing a paladin, and we cleared out this goblin camp, and we found a goblin hatchery as part of the goblin camp thing. And we had a massive argument about whether killing the goblin children was a good idea or not. Ultimately, I did kill the children as the paladin, because they would have grown up to be evil. Didn't sit well with the evil people in the group, which is the best part. The evil people are like, what if they grew up to be good? And the good people are like, they're goblins in a goblin camp. They're not going to grow up to be good. Also, we didn't want to leave them to starve. That's mean too.
Next one's mine.
Maybe that's not very paladin-y now, looking back on it. It seemed like a good idea at the time anyways. We're just killing all the Dorps. This is a spooky looking area with spider webs. I don't like that. There's also apparently some... I think we had to jump across up top for the plants and stuff up there. Let's go do that really quickly. We just blew up a vase with like a rifle. It's a weird thing to have done in a fantasy game, but this fantasy game does have firearms, so makes sense. I'm gonna let my stamina come back a little, and then we're gonna go... Oh, it's not that hard of a jump. I honestly thought it was gonna be a much worse jump, but okay. It's not a killable thing. Here's sounds. Oh, there we go. Backpack. Money, another pelt, and a pistol. Okay, slid down. One spider.
This one's mine.
2 spiders. This is the seaside cavern, apparently.
Here it comes.
I'm a bit worried what's over there, but we'll figure that out in a sec, I guess. Oh, it's mushrooms, I see. And there's something on that body. Hello? Body? Oh, we killed the spider so hard that it vanished into the ground. Well, that's disappointing. Maybe you can loot it from over here. Is that this body? Oh, it is. Just the glowy is in the wrong place. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, this is going to be a big spider coming down from the roof, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to grab everything and just run backwards.
Show me what you got. Nice.
Not from the roof. Just many spiders. Run! Did I miss? This is fine. Oh, it hurts. Well, actually, that hurt a lot. I should probably use a potion. Shit, I missed. That is the one thing about Arquebus. If you miss, it's a big deal because that's a lot of damage that you don't get to do.
I can't keep this up.
You're fine. Oh, you know you're not fine. I'm gonna die. I'm poisoned. Really poisoned. Alright, I'll come get you, man. Did a great job tanking those spiders. He's got so much life. 261 damage. That one's dead. There's another big one though. They must have a... oh, I didn't realize you were alive. They must have a distance tethering to them. Like an MMO. Because this one keeps not coming after us if we go this far out. Which is weird. Whatever.
Thanks, soldier.
Pie apparently is fine once we finish the combat. That was so many spiders. Look at how many spiders corpses there are. I don't even know what the loot was. I didn't get a chance to glance at it before we had to run very far away. Should have realized they'd come out of the holes in the ground, but I was expecting them to come from the roof. Backpack. Bunch more junk. Let's take a look at our inventory and see what we have. Maybe we got something cool. Then again, there's nothing in there that looks cool. There's a common breastplate. We got court gloves. That's not new. Band braces are stun. We got lockpicks. Got some candied nuts and some other junk. Crafting material. We got lots of crafting material. We can agate. Huh. Doesn't appear like we got anything super exciting. No unique weapons. Nothing like that. We did burn open this area over here. I wonder what's over here. A boat. A small dock area? Is where the hut is? Are we back at the hut? We're close to the hut. Yoink, taking that meat. That sounds delicious. There's a body up above us somewhere. Vona's Threshold. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you there.
I was just getting warmed up.
You think that barrel blows up?
You're right.
Haha, yes. Yes, it does. Oh! That little asshole should hit us with a spear. Then we cleared out the Zarup camp. I guess this is another side of the Zarup camp. This leads to the Zarup camp from the other side. Okay, interesting. Body with some... former body with some loot on it. Alright, looks like we've cleared this area out pretty well. If we look at our map, we do have some more southwards to explore, which I guess we can do. And then... that'll be that, I guess. Might as well go a little bit further down. That looks like a graveyard or something up here.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Nope, there's gonna be there's gonna be grave robbers. Or something. Hello, people.
Who the fuck?
Oh, they are grave robbers.
If it isn't a damn godlike. Here in the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought your kind had vanished.
Most of us did, but obviously I'm special.
That's so. I bet those crazy types in Fjord would pay real nicely for a chance to examine you.
Probably.
But us. Yeah, we're more in the business of liberating valuables from the dead. What are you doing here?
I'm here to put you leeches down. Grave robbing is an offense punishable by death.
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a looter. The man's gotta eat.
Good
You
God,
fucking
man.
coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the gods.
You little shit.
You have until your friends are dead. I'd get moving if I were you.
These aren't even my friends. Ma never liked them.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
There's a lot of them. I just fell down a... Oh, God. He's right there. Shields aren't great against guns, by the way. I think I shot her in the face. She's definitely dead. Don't hit me with an arrow. Don't do it. Elmhurst. Twisted till the end, evil to the core, a cautionary tale of nightmare, struggle, broken promises. You left a death, now silence reigns. Well, we killed the grave robbers and then robbed what they were robbing. Henloth. Sick, helpless Henloth. You died for the community you built. May the legacy of your people be a legacy to share. May their children's children stand in place of the family you never had. Oh. What's in here? A common axe. And some money. Looks like a ledger of some sort. Now, if I were to rob a place... I hear the sound.
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
Yeah, that's fine. Thought I heard the sound of loot somewhere. Anyways, we got Henloth, got Elmhurst. Stabil. Stabil the stranger, aimless, poor, untethered. You dropped it dead at our gates, a pilgrim from or parts unknown. Even if no one misses you, your stone will remember you always. How do you know his name? Ingrid. Formidable, beloved Ingrid. May you rest in Wodika's charred embrace. May death wash away your scars. May you find in your next life what eluded you in this one. Maybe we're not allowed to be grave robbers. It doesn't appear like there's a lot to loot here, to be honest. Yoink. Grenades. And a giant chest. Pyromancer's chest. We need the Pyromancer's key. Well, who's the Pyromancer? Maybe he was in the graveyard? Did we miss a body, maybe? Let's take a look around. There's that dead guy. I mean, there's this dead guy, but he doesn't look like a pyromancer to me.
Don't hurt me. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Can't kill him. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone that looks like a pyromancer anywhere, and there's no loot around we missed that I can see anyways. I mean, there's a wreath of something up there that we can go grab, possibly. But maybe not. How do we get up there? There we go. Or not. Where's this barrel? He really doesn't want us to jump up on this roof. Okay. Really doesn't want us to jump up on the roof. Maybe we go into that part here. Nope, still doesn't want. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright, what if we go this way? There we go. Okay, now we're fine on the roof. What a weird situation. Hunt's hair. Alright, well, I think we're going to call it here. This is as good of a place as any. I might wander around a little bit and see if I can find the Pyromancer's key. Well, no, we'll do that next time. We'll find it. I'm sure it's got to be around somewhere. For now, I'll leave you here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.